Hey guys, new intro for this week. I know you guys are so excited to get into the video, but I have to stop you really quick. We are at 1 year here on YouTube, so thank you guys very much for getting us to 1 year on YouTube. We're looking forward to many years in the future. We are going to do a 1 week full of giveaways. We have two $50 giveaways. We have a mini helmet signed by Chris Johnson. We have a World Series replica ring, and we have a bobblehead giveaway that we're going to do. So 5 days of giving. And we're going to give all of those away on our Friday live show. So to get into those live drawings, you have to comment down below Bear Pack on any of our videos Monday through Friday, and we will get you in that wheel. We're going to spin the wheel 5 times. We're going to give away all 5 gifts. So thank you guys for all the support that you've given us over the year. So thank you guys so much. We're looking forward to the future. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Tuesday, October 17th, slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I am 1-0, hoping to go 2-0 because I gave out the Phillies on the money line, parlayed with the over 3.5 total team runs for the Phillies going up against the Diamondbacks. Parlayed it was plus money, pretty juicy. Hopefully, somebody jumped on that.
Juicy. Seth?
Yeah, and I even upped Trey's ante, and I took Phillies over 4.5 on their alt run line, and that was really big plus money. And I also did take the Phillies money line there. So currently 1-0 as they've scored 5 runs, waiting for a Phillies win, hopefully, and we could be 2-0 on the day.
We could be sweeping the board, boys, because all we need is the Diamondbacks score 1 run, 4-5 finish. I had the Diamondbacks plus 1.5 on the run line going up against the Phillies. You should never bet against the Phillies at the bank. They are a different team. Every single ball that's pitched to them just feels like a home run. But hopefully we can sweep the board. Hopefully it's a 1-run game and the Phillies win. But let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow. It's going to be one game. It's going to be the exact same game. Game 2 between these two teams. Diamondbacks going up against the Philadelphia Phillies. Trey, I'll have you start.
Yeah, this game's going to be just as epic as game 1, in my opinion, because both teams, they're throwing out some good pitchers here. Arizona, they're throwing out Merle Kelly, and he's only pitched in one postseason game so far, but he was elite in that game. He won that game, so he has a 1-0 record with a flat 0 ERA, paired with a 0.79 whip. Kelly, he was lights out in that game, and I expect him to be lights out in this game too in Philadelphia. They're throwing out Aaron Nola here, and he's just been as elite as Kelly. But Nola, he's pitched in 2 playoff games, and he's turned that to a 2-0 record with a 1.42 ERA paired with a 0.86 whip. Both these pitchers have sub-2 ERAs and sub-1 whips. That means that we're going to get a low-scoring game here, in my opinion. So I'm just going to take the Diamondbacks here, plus a half on the first 5-inning run line in this game. I think this game's going to be pretty close early on, and neither pitcher seems like they're going to be cracking under this postseason pressure. So I'm just going to take the plus a half here, and that means I'm going to be taking the Diamondbacks. I think this game could very easily be tied going into the 6th inning. And if not, I think the Diamondbacks have a good chance to be the team ahead here. So give me the Diamondbacks plus a half on the first 5-inning run line versus the Phillies.
I like it, Seth.
Yeah, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I disagree with Trey here on the low-scoring game here with Merrill Kelly on the mound. I'm going to go right back to the Phillies money line, and I'm going to go right back to the Phillies team total over 4.5 runs. This is like Bear said when we were talking about our records. This is a different team in Citizens Bank Ballpark. They just don't lose. I don't know what it is. Since last year, since they got into the postseason last year, they do not lose at home. They crush baseballs at home. They hit a ton of home runs at home, and I think it's going to continue here. They just did that to Gallen in last night's game, and Merrill Kelly is not the pitcher Zach Gallen is. Merrill Kelly sits at about 92, 93. I don't think that's going to work here against this Phillies team. I do trust Aaron Nola enough in this game to get the job done. I actually like Aaron Nola a lot in this game because he always tends to be a different pitcher in the postseason as well, despite his struggles in the regular season. May sound like a broken record, but I'm not going away from the Phillies in this one. I think they're going to dominate in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not really concerned with the spread in this game. I'm just going to take the Phillies minus 1.5 on the run line. We will see what happens in game 1. They're still playing. They're currently at 5-3, but I did take the Diamondbacks plus 1.5 in game 1. Probably wasn't the best bet because the Philadelphia Phillies at home, like you said, they're a juggernaut of a team. So far, they have had 4 games at the bank, not counting tonight, and they have won all 4 of those games. In total, they have scored a combined 24 runs in their 4 games and have only allowed a combined 5 total runs to the opposing team. That is about as dominant as it gets. They have won all of their games by 2+ runs, and they're going to have Aaron Nola, their ace, on the mound. I like the Philadelphia Phillies to win this game at the bank again, so I'm going to take them minus 1.5 on the run line because they haven't lost a game at home yet, and they're killing teams at the bank. Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5 as the play. Guys, let's move over to the player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm 0 for 0. I gave out Christian Walker over 6.5 fantasy score versus the Phillies. Currently has 4 fantasy score points. He has a walk and a run scored. We just need him to hit a single in his last at bat to give me some cash.
Seth?
Yeah, and I'm currently 1-0. When I got on FanDuel yesterday, it was absolutely ridiculous to see that Bryce Harper over 1.5 total bases was at plus like 130. I said, why? And he hit a home run in the first inning and crushed it. So
Bomb. Yeah, he hit a bomb. I had Corbin Carroll over 1.5 bases. He got a single on his first at bat, blank since, but he is going to have one, maybe two opportunities late in the game. So hopefully he does that, cash that for us, and we maybe get the sweep with Trey's player as well. So let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow, though. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Kyle Schwarber, under 6.5 fantasy score going up against the Diamondbacks. I really love this under for Schwarber. I did give out this pick, at least in my notes, before he hit that long bomb. But I think that he's going to continue to struggle because before that long home run, he really has had a lot of trouble putting the bat on the ball this postseason. And he's really struggled in his career against Merrill Kelly as well. And Schwarber this postseason, before last night's game, he only had 4 hits going into it. And that's turned into a 160 batting average. And he's not getting on base either through walks because he only has 2 walks so far this postseason. And one of those was a hit by pitch. And I expect him to struggle in this game against Arizona here again because he's going up against Merrill Kelly, and that's what he's done in his career against him. These two, they faced off in 7 career at-bats. And Schwarber, he only has 1 career hit against him. And that's turned into a 143 batting average against Kelly. And I expect that to continue in this game. So give me Kyle Schwarber to go under 6.5 fantasy score against the Diamondbacks. This is an all or nothing play. He's either going to hit a dinger and go over it, or he's going to strike out 4 times and go under.
Yeah, I actually do like that play a lot, Trey. Seth?
yeah, and I'm expecting Aaron Nola to be set at 2.5 runs. But PrizePicks has been driving me crazy lately and setting a lot of pitchers at 1.5 runs, and I do not like 1.5 runs. So I'm going to do this under the assumption that he's at 2.5 runs. At the end of my spiel, I will tell you what I would flex to if he is at 1.5 runs. But Aaron Nola has been extremely good over his 2 postseason starts. He's given up a total of 2 earned runs over those 12.2 innings pitched against the Marlins and Braves. I've said this many times already, and I really trust these Phillies players in home games in the postseason. They've been basically unbeatable at home for the last 2 postseasons. I like the confidence and swagger that Nola will bring into this home start. On top of that, Nola is 4-2 in 7 postseason starts with a 3.76 ERA. I really like him in this game and like what I've seen in his first 2 postseason starts this year, so I will take his under 2.5 runs. If this does flex to 1.5 runs, though, I'm probably going to flip my view to Merrill Kelly, and I'm going to attack his over 2.5 runs. I think if Nola's set at 1.5, I think Merrill Kelly will give up more than 2.5 runs in that game. So I will definitely take his over if Nola jumps down to 1.5.
Yeah, I'd like to play there, Seth. For my prop today, we're going to go all Phillies. I'm going to take Trey Turner to go over 1.5 bases going up against the Diamondbacks in Game 2. If we take a look at the Philadelphia Phillies in the playoffs so far, Trey Turner has recorded at least 2 hits in every single game at the bank this postseason. He has a combined 10 hits in 4 games, and I know he has 2 hits tonight, so 12 hits in 5 games. 2 games against the Marlins and 2 games against the Braves at home. In the 2 games against the Braves, he recorded 6, having a home run in both of those games as well. For some reason, Trey Turner at home in the postseason is the best hitter on the team, so I will take him to go 6 consecutive games at home, having multi-hit games against the Diamondbacks in Game 2 as my play. Guys, let's take a look at that graph before we get out of here. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I gave out the Diamondbacks plus a half in the first 5-inning run line. Seemed like neither of you guys liked it, but we'll see how it goes with Merrill Kelly. I think you guys are doubting just how good of a pitcher he is. I also gave out Kyle Schwarber under 6.5 fantasy score. Like I said, this is an all or nothing play. He's either going to hit a dinger and smash it, or he's going to go over.
Seth?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Trey. I'm not doubting Merrill Kelly as a pitcher. I'm just doubting him against the Phillies at Citizens Bank Ballpark. That is where I'm doubting it. But I'm going to take the Phillies over 4.5 runs and the Phillies money line. And then I have Aaron Nola under 2.5 runs. But do remember, if that goes down to 1.5, I'm going to attack Merrill Kelly's over runs.
Yep, and then I have the Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5 at the bank, and I have Trey Turner over 1.5 bases as my plays. Guys, that's going to do it for MLB player props and game picks for Tuesday, October 17th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there, Trey. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.